and I will be with you in the next half hour live from a rather sunny Gloucester day. Um, it's still very cold. And I'm looking forward to hearing your answers for today's question. It's quite a deep question. Who are you? Who are we? Who am I? How do we define ourselves? What defines us? So I'd like you all to think about what makes you you, and which is going to be a challenge, especially after I ask you to first introduce yourself, and then you are going to tell us who you are. So without further ado, let's start from Nidhi Sontalia. Nidhi, can you please...
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So first, I'd like you to just introduce yourself and tell us about your day, and then answer the big question, who are you?
Yes, ma'am. Myself, Nidhi Sonthalia, married here in Jamshedpur. My husband, Vinit Sonthalia, he is a businessman, and I'm BCom honors. And I love cooking, dancing, and reading books. Today, I woke up at 7 o'clock, and just after woke up, I completed all my personal work, and then I went. Then I went to the kitchen. And then I went for in the kitchen for my all household chores, and then I have to look after my son for his studies. And then after all completing my work and having his evening snacks, now I'm here in front of you.
Okay, very good. And how are you going to answer the question, who are you?
Ma'am, it's a really a very tough question to describe. Who am I actually? I don't know still who am I, because before marriage, I am. If I go to any party, if asked who are you, though my father used to tell she's my daughter. My mother used to tell she's my daughter. I don't have any personal say. And after marriage, if I goes with my husband, he said then someone asked, so then he used to tell she's my wife. She is my means daughter-in-law. If I go with my means mother-in-law, then she. So I don't have any just like Nidhi Sonthalia, but nowadays I'm very active in cultural programs in my society, and I used to participate in my dance. So
Mhm.
nowadays most of the members know me. From Jamshedpur also many of them knows me. Ki who am I? Actually nowadays it's happened sometime ki oh I have to introduce my husband ki look he is my husband when I go somewhere. So it really felt very nice. Yeah, someone knows you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So before you you used to define yourself by the people you're related to. So for example, she's my daughter. So you kind of defined
Yes.
your identity was as a daughter, as a wife. But now the tables have turned, and
Yeah.
you
Yes,
define
ma'am.
you define yourself by he's my
My name.
husband, or yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
somewhere I go there, no, they don't know ki yeah, she means he is her husband. So I have to make them introduce ki he's my husband. Because I'm nowadays it's very important to be active in society as well. Because if you be in yourself or in your home, no, so there is no limit. There is no limit of work. There is no limit of anything. You can indulge like our mother-in-laws and their great mother-in-law. They all are just like in their homes and homes. They just do their household work and they have to take care of the children, and that's it. There is no world apart from this. Now we are ki if we besides our children, we too have to enjoy ourselves. We also want ki I have to enjoy means I have my personal identity also. I want, and nowadays every women want ki every means ki they have their own identity.
Fantastic. That's great. That you kind of just preempted what I was going to ask. I was going to ask you if you feel like you now have more of an identity. You are your own person, even though you are married and you have children. You don't define yourself just as a mother or just as a wife. You
Yes,
define
definitely.
yourself as uh, as one identity, as one person. And what do you think makes up you? What makes up who you are? So you mentioned these events being
Yes,
in
yes.
society?
Yeah, it's really played a very major role in
Mhm.
my life because before that, no one knows me, and I also don't know much about here Jamshedpur because I'm actually from Patna, Bihar, so I don't know much about Jamshedpur. After indulging in all these activities and all, no, so I know about places, I know about peoples, I know about societies. So this helps me a lot to look after all these. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Very, very good. Excellent. Excellent. So
Hmm.
it's knowing about these societies, it's being involved that makes you you. You are someone who helps, someone who's
Yes,
involved, someone
yes,
who cares.
yes,
Fantastic.
yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. And how do you feel now, knowing who you are as a person as opposed to what you felt like
I
before?
means there is no words to describe because it felt me really nice. I want to be or more and more high. That's why I'm indulging in or more deeper and deeper in all these. Ki I want to be ki at the end of the day, I want ki I don't have to means introduce themselves. What who am I? Let them know ki who she is. So at the end of the day, it's my means agenda or focus key means I have to indulge or I have to do whatever. The and LWT I also means joined key. Yeah, this is the platform where I can means I'm maybe highlighted in the future. If I goes well, if I flows, so then maybe I highlight it. Then everybody should know who am I.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nidhi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, so that's a great answer there from Nidhi. Let's move on to Samikia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Samikia, can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day? Samikia, are you there? That's okay, Samikia, don't worry. I'll come back to you a bit later. That's fine. Harshita?
Hello, Christine, and good evening, everyone.
Hello, good evening. So can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day, please?
Well, my name is Harshita Singh, and I am a college going student. And my day today was really good. Like my everyday routine and regime is to get up in the morning, do a little bit of workout, then my diet, and then my online classes. After that, I go for a little bit of workout, and then I join this class.
Okay, you went for a workout. Brilliant. Excellent. What kind of workout did you do?
Well, I love doing abs workout. It is the favorite part of my workout routine, and cardiac exercises and strengthening workout. Plus, I also love doing muscle activities, yoga, asanas, and meditation is important.
Excellent. Very fit. Excellent. Okay, good. So today we have a big question. Who are you? So tell us a bit who you are. What makes you you? Is there anything that defines you? I'll leave it to you.
Yes. So, the session of today is about that who are you? Like, who am I? So, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a human being, as everybody know, and I am a woman. I am a female. I'm a college going student. My age is 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
I am a very optimistic person. Like, I never see the glass half empty. I have a nature, I have a mindset. I always see the glass as half full, but never as half empty. This is this nature, my this approach to life always keep me very motivated. I know that dedication is boring. It's not easy to be motivated each and every day on a daily basis routine, but I always make sure that I never let toxicity and toxic people harm me. I am a sort of person, I am a girl who believes in supporting each and every woman out there because that's what women empowerment is. Supporting and helping other women also to grow. Like I have a dream of becoming a businesswoman. I want to be a CEO of a company. I want to start my own company. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to work for the society. I always want to give back to the society. I respect my root. I respect the community I belong from. And I collect a lot of inspiration from my mother. Like as a very young girl, my mother always had a dream of looking up me as a very strong woman, as a strong headed woman, as an independent woman. She always taught me that the most important thing for girls of our society is to recognize their power, to recognize their voice, to fight for their rights. It's very important for us to understand that rather than just housemaking and cooking, we have a very important role to play in the society, in the working area, in the workspaces. It's very important to stand shoulder to shoulder with our male counterparts and achieve our ambitions. As a young girl, we are always taught that we can be ambitious, but not over ambitious. We can be an achiever, but not an overachiever, or else we will question the authority of the man. But I believe that a woman can do everything. There is nothing like a woman cannot do. And when I talk about equality, it's not about watching a wrestling match between a man or a woman, but it's about getting the equal respect and the equal pay for the job and the efforts that we both put together. A woman also do the same thing that a man does. She takes care of the family. She is a housemaker. The same way she also play a very important role in the society. She take care of the society too. How many times in the world we hear that, yes, this female leader is awesome. Maximum of the workspace, whether it's business, it's politics, it's sports administration, somewhere or other it is dominated by the man. I want that equality. Like in India, we have a sort of mindset that if you are a woman, you should go for medical, or you should go for teaching, or you should go for lecturer job because it will be easy. It would be easy for you to handle. But I was a woman, I was a girl who said that no, I want to go for business. Why not marketing? Why not stock marketing? Why not real estate? Why I can't do that? Of course, I'll be do that. And rather than being too much emotional, I believe in being very logical.
Very good.
Because too much of emotions is not good. Too much of emotions somewhere or other make you an emotional fool, and it is very easy for people to break you down, to cheat on you. So we should be very logical, and this is what I always taught to my every each and every female friends, that fight for your rights. Learn to stand for what you believe in. Have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself, and the world will believe in you. There is nothing that we cannot do. How many times in the world we get to do the job that we love? I think that we all should do the job that we love to do, in which we are good at. Passion without a purpose is incomplete, and I have a purpose in my life, and that's what makes me passionate about myself. I love singing, I love dancing, I'm very sporty, I'm a debater. I was very good at debating. Like in my school days, maximum of the boys, even in the debating area, I see used to see maximum of the boys in the debating room, in the literary competition, for extempore, for debate, for exclamation. And in the cultural areas, we always used to see girls. So they have this mindset that sports and debating competition, politics, and administration is not for women. I think that singing and dancing is something that is for women because we are very good at that. I said, no, each and everything is good at for everyone. If a female can be a dancer, a male can be a dancer too, just like Michael Jackson. If a male can be a debater, a female can be a debater and an orator too, just like Michelle Obama. I'm a big fan of her because she makes sense. She's very logical, and I always look upon to her the way she motivates the women out there. And she's very logical in each and everything she says, the way she presents herself. So this is my belief. This is how I believe in myself, and this is how I keep myself motivated each and every day. Thank you.
So thank you very much. So Harshita, just to sum up what you've said there. So when I ask you the question who you are, you see yourself as someone who is logical, passionate, motivated, and you are maybe a bit of a kind of a feminist, dare I say, a feminist, or one who, rather than maybe use the word feminist, because some people misinterpret that term as well. You believe in equality. You are all for equality.
Yes, I stand for equality.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Harshita.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Wow, that was such an inspirational speech there. So let's move on to Prakriti. Prakriti, can you please introduce yourself and tell us what you did with your day, and then answer the big question: who are you?
Yeah. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Prakriti. I come from India, live in Mumbai, and there are 5 people in my family, including me. And my hobbies are collecting stamps, coins, sketching, and painting. Thank you. Today I woke up at 8:30, and then at 9 my online classes started as usual, and at 1 it ended. After that I had my lunch. Then I was studying a little bit. After that, I was watching YouTube. Then my mother said to like make my younger sister study. So I was making her study till 6. Then after that, at 6, I went down to play. And at 8, I came rushing up. And then I joined your class.
Very good. Excellent. And can you tell us, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? What defines you? Who is Prakriti?
I think I'm not very perfect,
Mhm.
but I am perfect and I do all my jobs in time, and I'm very organized, and um, and I like art and I like studying. So I think I'm very intelligent also. But what do others think? I don't know. And I'm very artistic.
Mhm.
Um, like in art, I know very means many forms of art, like calligraphy and doodling and all that stuff. And and in games also, I'm very good at basketball and badminton. And despite that, I'm learning basketball like from a class,
Mhm.
which makes me more nice in basketball. And I always keep my room clean. If I see my bed is very means it's very dirty, so I just clean it up, and yeah.
Okay, so you see yourself as someone who is organized. The fact that you like cleanliness, you also, you see yourself as being intelligent. What do you think makes you you? What makes Prakriti different from, what makes Prakriti Prakriti? What makes you different from Anveshi? What makes you you? Is there something that you feel like, this is me?
Um,
You mentioned your creativity as well.
yeah.
Okay.
The best thing about me, I respect elders, and I obey elders. Like if my father is not understanding anything in the computer, so I help him do that and all that stuff. And sometimes I help my mother also in household things. And I always give respect to elders.
Okay, very
That
good.
makes me different from others.
Good, very good.
Because not
Okay.
everyone gives respect to elders. They talk nonsense to elders like that.
Okay, so you see yourself as someone who follows the rules, organized, respectful, but creative. So these are the things that make up Prakriti.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Prakriti.
Thank you, ma'am.
It is a big question, guys, today. I will say that. Let's move on to Samikhya. Hi, Samikhya. Samikhya, are you there? No. Anveshi?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Anveshi. Can you please introduce yourself to everyone?
Good evening,
Briefly tell
ma'am.
us. Good evening. Can you introduce yourself to everyone and tell us about your day?
Yes. My name is Anveshi Keshi. I study in class 7C and my school's name is Aryavidya Mandir, Bandra East. And I am 11 years old. My favorite hobbies are to play basketball, football, sketching and drawing. Thank you.
Okay, very good. And what did you do with your day today?
Yes.
Anveshi?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So first of all, I woke up at 8:30. I don't know why. Yeah. So first of all, I woke up at 8:30. Ma'am, Prakriti is making me laugh.
Prakriti.
Prakriti, stop it. Yeah. So
So.
I woke up at 8:30 I completed my morning routine, and then I joined my online classes 9 to 1. Yeah, and after that, I had my breakfast, and I was playing a little bit with my sister on mobile phone, and then I completed my tuition. After that, I gave some time to my hobbies, and after that, I played a bit. I studied, and I studied, and I went.
Prakriti.
Prakriti, stop.
And what else happened?
Yeah, and then I went down to play.
Okay, very good. Okay, Prakriti, I'm asking your sister a serious question now, please. So, Anveshi, who are you?
Yes, so I'm a very kind-hearted person.
Mhm.
I'm a very kind-hearted person.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm a very kind-hearted person, and I show respect to my elders.
Mhm.
And my personality makes me unique, and my attitude also makes me unique. I'm very open-hearted.
What about your attitude and what about your personality is it that makes you unique?
Yeah, so like for example, if I play with someone and like my knowledge actually, and my personality, my knowledge, my experiences and perspectives make me unique.
Mhm. Okay.
And my
Okay.
attitude, I have a different attitude. Like every person is unique, so my attitude is very unique to others. I don't like to I don't like to speak any I mean, I only speak truth. I don't lie to anybody, and and I have a positive attitude. Some people have negative attitude also, but I have a positive attitude, and that's what I need to accomplish in my life.
Okay. Very good. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Anveshi.
For that.
It's all right. Let's go to Samikya. Samikya, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I'm Samikya Sombapina. I am in class 7 in St. Vincent Convent School. I'm staying in India, in Odisha, Berhampur. And my hobbies are to doing paintings and drawing. Thank you. Today I woke up at 6:30 and after that I done all my morning work. After doing those things at 7:30 I went for my school and after coming home at 12 o'clock, I just have a rest. And at 2 o'clock, I have an online test. In our school, we take an online test. So uh, after giving the test, I have to study. So I have studied. And after studying, I have my lunch. After having the lunch, I have again study. I have some internal, so I have to study. I even studied, and after studying, I play with my brother and I watch TV. While after watching those things, I have to go to tuitions. So I went to my tuition, and after that, I joined the class.
Okay, fantastic. Excellent. So can you now tell me a bit about your who you are, what makes you you?
First, I want to tell I am a girl, and girls are the one thing who help the boys too. And because without girls, boys are nothing, and without boys, girls are nothing. And I am, I am simple, and also I am very helping to everyone, and I help and anyone who wants help. I will always help them, but but uh, but with the things I have, and I will help them sincerely, and I am very obedient and I am very confident. I also focus on the work which I have to do and I will do that confirmly.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And what do you feel defines you specifically?
Okay, ma'am. For me, I will define myself for hardworking and confident. That I am a hardworking and a confident girl that makes her work complete with uh, all the tasks that she had that anyone had given her.
Excellent. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Samikya. Okay, let's move on to Arav Kumar. Arav? Arav?
Ma'am, Arav is not there for this class.
Okay. Veena? Veena, are you there? Veena? No, I think we've lost a few people here. That's okay. So today we were talking about...
Actually, she is for 8:30 class. She joined earlier.
Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry about that. Will you be joining, Mira?
No, she's joining for 8:30 class.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, today we discussed who we are, which was a very loaded question. And it's a loaded question because what makes us is a bit of everything. I would say some of us define ourselves, some of us can define ourselves by others, like Nidhi was saying. Then most of you started defining yourselves by your talents and your personality. So to answer the question, who are you? It is a very, very big question. And I mean, philosophers have talked about this. What makes us who we are? And I think if I had to sum up what makes us who we are, from my opinion, is your story. No one on this earth has the same story. No one has the same upbringing. No one has the same parents. No one has the exact same culture. Even if you are born in the same country, it doesn't mean that your culture is exactly, or what your beliefs or what your traditions are going to be exactly the same as your neighbors. So I think, to sum it all up, who we are is our story. And our story is made up of experiences. It's made up of the people that we meet, the mentalities, the traditions, the cultures, whatever it is that we embrace. And then we've got our own logic, our own emotions added to it, and our own personality and traits, which will also be affected by the things that we go through. And of course, our talents, whether or not these are given an outlet, whether or not we are allowed to explore and progress in our talents. So it is a huge question to answer, who are you? But you've all done extremely well in trying to answer such a difficult question. And I'd like to thank you all for sharing who you are with us today. So thank you guys, and thank you for joining this class, and thank you for sharing with us who you are. I hope you have a good evening, guys.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, mom. Have a nice day.